Your crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well-being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastica Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 1400 hours coordinated universal time UTC here on the Ubricoin channel. You're just in time. I say that is 1300 hours. Beg your pardon. Now, thank you so much. I'm glad you could join us. This is the channel that offers you freedom of money with our health crypto, the Ubercoin, which comes to you with a bang of wealth, wellness, and well-being. And you can only have these three W's if you purchase the UBNs. And put them right in your smartphone. And the time to buy UBNs is now before we skyrocket to the moon. So we're giving you options of buying UBNs. You can give us a call on 0713 258 127. We help you download that wallet. We bring those Ubricoins right to your smartphone. Or you can also buy UBNs in your Trust wallet. If you already have a Trust wallet in your smartphone, use that particular wallet to buy UBNs using the dApps tab. It's down there, and once you select Uniswap, it's going to take you to the Uniswap's interface. You click on the swap tab. The default token there is ETH, and so you click on the select a token tab, and it opens a new window, which then requires you to search for the token that you want. And in this case, we want Ubricoin. If you don't find Ubricoin there and you're a big fast user on Uniswap, then you need to paste the address for Ubricoin. That particular Ubricoin contract address, you can find it on etherscan.io, and you can paste it right there. I will also be pasting it here on the description box below. I'll paste that contract address so that you can use it to be able to find UBN on Uniswap. Then once you find UBN, you can proceed to filling in the amount of ETH that you want to spend. And then once you fill in the amount of UBN, the amount of ETH, it autofills the number of UBNs that you will get. And then you're good to go, and you can click on the swap tab and you confirm that you want those numbers of UBNs. And right there you have the UBNs. And I remind you that this has been made possible by the creation of our liquidity pool, UBN ETH, on uniswap.org, which is a decentralized exchange that is allowing us to be able to buy cryptos from one another, to lend money to each other, to borrow money from each other. And this is a very great and great achievement for UBN thus far. And we're so blessed, and we are really grateful to the people pulling their resources to come on board and help us to get to this point that we have gotten, because now it means that anyone across the globe can be able to purchase UBNs by themselves, since there are no restrictions, and all you need to do is to just have your Trust wallet, connect all the way to Uniswap, and get your Ubricoins. So this is really amazing for you who wants to buy UBNs by yourself. And again, we tell you that if you want to buy UBNs from us, you're a beginner and you want to know exactly the steps on how to go about it, give us a call on 0713 258 127. As I remind you, our focus currently is to create liquidity for UBN on uniswap.org, and there's been good response. And so far, Liquidity Pool 3 has attracted a lot of gained traction, and we're so blessed to have amazing participants who have again pulled their resources to make sure that we're adding liquidity to our UBN ETH liquidity pool on Uniswap. So it's so amazing. So far we have $2,700, and we're so blessed to have amazing people. So talking about amazing people, I have my die-hard fans in the 254: Bishop Mackenzie, Sikolia, Lilian, Bishop Ongala, Pastor Thomas, Samasinga, David Ogutu, Stephen Opanga, Ian Mwangi, Samuel Gatua, Brandra Koi, William Boro, Agnella Maganga, Priscilla Jane Kiongo, Felix, Blacks Mutitu, Tobias, Zipporah, Shay, Sheila, Silas, Charles Kia, Sherry, Justus Kimeli, Jean Gashugu, David Muturu, Muhammad Ali, Pinch 254, Triza Justin, Irene Cynthia, Global Trader, Mr. Mbugwa Kimani, MTAC, Veronica, Miriam, Caroline Okello in South Africa, massive love. Alex Mburu, Djibouti, we love you. Kaushik in India, thank you for holding it down for us. Amazing ladies in the New England, Madam Beatrice Marango, Elizabeth Kiroki, Damaris Kithua, Miriam Musioki, we love you guys. In California, we have Mr. Fred Kufai, mad love. have Kimani Kamau, Dr. Muteti, Florence Karomba. We love and appreciate your support, guys. In Maryland, we have the amazing Jacob Yator. I'm on Alex Fegeshura. Massive love to you. In Seattle, Washington, representing is Joyce Rurie, Pastor Zippy, Johnson Jr., Salome, Lilian Muero, Albert Ndege. Stephen Gitao and Jackie in New Jersey, we see you. In the United Kingdom, we have Ruth Owino, Jean Nelson, Edith, Rose Kimani, Warunyora, Kathy Wawero, Anna Maganjo, Alice, Job Shege, Hannah Kihara. Massive love to you guys for your support. USA, we have Judy Johnson, Mike Ashiri, Pon Njoroge, Peter Njoroge, Wataxes, Patrick Muganda, Wycliffe Chakua, Conrad. Today I also have special mention, and we are looking at Elizabeth Kara, Duncan Njoroge, Frederick Kufai, Sarah Kufai, Stephen Karanja, Jeffin, Njogu Daniel, Agnes Matheri, Charity Givinji, Stephen Dirango, shout out to Jacob Yator again, Rose Bella, Stephanie Givinji. We also have Lucy Kinyanjui, Eunice Ndungu, Caroline Dunda, Susan Mushero, Ann Dunda, Nancy Dunda. Massive love to you guys. Job Shege, Hannah Kihara. We also have David Shege, Teresia Githua, Damaris Githua, Masi Jep Kori Rotich, and Ruth Owino. Massive love to you. Those are our special shout out today, and we're so blessed to have you guys. Thank you for the amazing support that you're showing us each and every single day. And this is for the success of UBN, and we know that we're going to achieve it. So let us be inspired today from Psalm chapter 13, verse 5 to 6. But I have trusted in your mercy. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord because he has dealt bountifully with me. Amen and amen. On our crypto word of the day today, we define 2FA. Next on our crypto news segment, we talk about this is UAE. United Arab Emirates employing blockchain tech for remote litigation services. And on Ubrica today, our focus is definitely the Ubercoin, and also remind you of our delivery system questionnaire that is allowing us to collect information about your experiences with courier services and delivery of goods in order for us to realize the success of Soko Janja, our online store. So let's begin by looking at what a 2FA means, and this is two-factor authentication. That's what 2FA means. And it is a security system that requires two distinct forms of identification in order to access something. Two distinct forms of identification. So with two-step verification, that's 2FA, of course, you add an extra layer of security to your account in case your password is stolen. And after you set up that two-step verification, you'll sign into your account in 2 steps. That is with something you know, like a password, and then something you have, like your phone. So the first factor is that password, and of course the second commonly includes a text with a code sent to your smartphone. And you can download Google Authenticator app for you to generate two-step verification code on your phone. It's definitely what generates the two-step verification codes on your phone, and you can use it to access your account. So in the cases of where maybe probably, let's reference like cases like Phoenixbox, and you are unable to access your account, then we would recommend that you can download your Google Authenticator app on your smartphone so that it's able to generate for you that two-step verification code, which then you can fill in so that you can access that particular account. So I hope that is clear. Let us use the two-factor authentication, which is going to help us access our account. Having said that, let's now cross over to our crypto news segment, and we're looking at news on Cointelegraph. This is by Greg Thompson. It talks about UAE employs blockchain tech for remote litigation services. The government of the United Arab Emirates will employ blockchain technology for use in its judicial notarization and authentication services. This was announced by the Emirates news agency, and it talks about adoption of blockchain tech expected to cut down on the time, effort, and expenditure spent by the UAE's Ministry of Justice in authenticating and verifying contracts and documentation, while building on the government's plan to transfer half of its transactions onto the blockchain by the end of this year. Now, the UAE is deployment of blockchain technology forms part of its plan to create a remote digital framework for all its internal operations, something it refers to as unified digital government platform. So the UAE's ongoing digital transformation will reportedly include the creation of a digital ID dubbed the UAE Pass, which will enable users to interact with aspects of legal process from remote locations. And why they're using it again, it's to cut down on the time, the effort, and the expenditure spent by the UAE's Ministry of Justice. So this is blockchain getting a lot of traction and blockchain coming in to get employed. And of course, you can see this is UAE doing this, and it wants to make sure that its internal operations are going to have deployment of blockchain technology. That is it. So this is why we tell you that the blockchain technology is already in this space. It has been in existence for the longest time, but then now it's gaining a lot of traction and people are coming in to use it to make sure that they're gaining a lot from it. And also we talk about the blockchain money, and we tell you of Ubricoin being that blockchain money that you really need, because it's that health that we look after. So Ubricoin is backed by a health project, which is really amazing, because now more than ever, health is critical to all of us. We all need to be healthy at all times. So once you see a project that is back, which is coming in, and it wants to see how we can achieve universal health access, how we can cut down on cost, how we can come to address issues of access, cost, and of course, we are able to make sure that we have a crypto that caters for all these things, then I think this is the right place that you need to be. And Ubricoin offers you just that. And we are encouraging you to continue buying as many Ubricoins as possible, because again, timing is important for every crypto that you intend to buy. And we're telling you that our timing for UBN, buying of Ubricoins, has got to be now, because this is the time where you are able to afford as many Ubricoins as you can. Again, we're telling you that you need to be buying them you can either buy them through your trust wallet on Uniswap with the steps that I have given you, or you can actually also call us on 0713 258 127, and we do this and we continue allowing you to know that we are continuing with our adding liquidity, and we are on Liquidity Pool 3. That does not also, however, mean that you cannot do this by yourself. You may not join a group. You want to do it individually, go for it. Thanks to our pioneers, Job, Shege, and Hannah Kihara, for beginning this. Beginning the liquidity pool, creating individual liquidity pool. That was really amazing. And so you can also do this. And we're so glad that Rebecca Chelimo, massive shout out to you. You came up with this suggestion and this model of creating liquidity pool, where I do it as Ubrica. We do it as members, the guys now joining the liquidity pools, and then you do it as an individual. You now do it. Once we have given you the guide, you can go ahead and do this. And of course, if you want to help someone add liquidity, the people in your network, because I know that you're inviting as many people as possible. If these people, if you want to buy ETH, you can actually buy Ethereum directly from your MetaMask wallet. So you can use your MetaMask wallet to buy your Ethereum using the credit card. And of course, in the countries where you're able to use that debit card, because currently here in Kenya, we are facing a bit of a challenge, because using our credit card that's provided by the banks, it has been a challenge. Currently, they're not allowing that, because the Central Bank of Kenya has, stopped that from happening. But that does not mean that we won't buy these cryptos. Cryptos will still go on. This is a force to reckon with, and nobody can stop this. But however, if you're in other countries, feel free to use your credit card to be able to purchase Ubricoins. And we're saying that you can actually buy ETH from your MetaMask wallet. And then once you're able to buy that ETH, you can use half of the amount to buy UBNs from the pool. And then you can combine that. You can actually use 40% of your ETH to swap into UBN, then leave 10% for the transaction. And once you're able to do that, then you can actually begin the process of, adding liquidity. So it is possible for us to continue doing this individually because we want to make sure we're adding as much liquidity as we can to the UBN ETH liquidity pool, because we said yesterday that the more liquidity we have, a large liquidity pool is going to cost us less slippage. You know, the slippage effect, where there's a difference in price. That difference in price is going to be, it's going to almost be done away with if you're able to have a large liquidity pool. So we want to welcome as many people as possible to join in adding liquidity for the UBN ETH liquidity pool on Uniswap, which we all began, and this is a good move for all of us, even as we continue buying as many Ubricoins as we can, because time of buying is now. So we are 69,907 of us. We can do more by inviting our friends, inviting the people within our networks, because we need more people so that we can support this creation of liquidity. Again, the ultimate goal here is to make UBN liquid, and that is why we want to bring in as many people as possible. So we need to double that number of 69,907. And this is really simple. If each one of us bring a member of their family, a relative, a friend, an enemy, we're going to do this, guys. Even as we remind you of our questionnaire, and this is a questionnaire we're conducting, a survey to help us in the journey of Soko Janja. So this particular questionnaire is on the delivery system, and it's a very simple and short questionnaire. It's very easy to fill, just about 13 questions, and you have the options to select from. You can fill to help us know some of the pain points that you have been experiencing with the courier services and delivery of goods. And once we're able to get that information from you, then we're able to design an application that is going to cater to all those needs. So I shall be sending that link, sharing that link with you on the description box below, so that you can share to as many people as possible, and you begin filling it by yourself, and then you share it to the rest of the people within your network. So that is really amazing. Thank you so much to the people who have already done that. There are so many people who have already filled in this questionnaire. So let's bring in more people so that we are able to get what we want. All of us, it is to cater to our needs. So let's do this for ourselves. Having said that, it's my time to love you and leave you. Today we wrap up the show with a quote from a Scottish novelist, Robert Louis Stevenson, who says, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant." Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. I have been your girl, Scholastica Mugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao.